Guys, welcome back. We picked up right where we left off on the last video, and we're talking to Gra now about our experiences in the Dragonfly Forest after we beat the Birdman. We'll show some of this calabas powder.
So, this powder is ground from the leaves of the calabas? We must go report this to the chieftain at once. Although this confirms the existence of the calabas, this is not enough to save the entire village.
Oh, we've done alright.
You have no choice but believe what the Birdman said and venture into the spider forest.
Well, ask about the forest man.
There are many types of divine spirits. Know you that some can be quite malicious. If we can believe Kikinok, then it is true that the forest man has become the fallen spirit Mammon, as told in Nagi legend. Mammon was an agent of Elrum, who drowned in material greed. This so angered Elrum that he punished Mammon by transforming him into a hideous form. It is said that Mammon was commanded to live the rest of his existence as the keeper of the divine tree. If Kikinok is the divine spirit Amos, who indulged in lust, then Yamu, the forest man, must be the divine spirit Mammon, who indulged in greed. Perhaps there is more about Yamu in the folktales of Cyrus. The old gravekeeper Poto may know something. Why not ask him about the folktales?
Oh, we could do. Oh, that's all we've got.
You must go to the spider forest and find Yamu, the forest man. Much treachery lies ahead in the spider forest. Tread carefully.
Okay, we'll do. So, we've now got a bit further on in the story. We've got a bit of the powder to
Say,
kill.
what was your father like? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering, that's all.
What we'll do, we'll get healed up first.
Our enemy we love.
And we've already seen that, so I'll just leave the little prayer. Well, I was thinking of spinning some, because like I said, we've got some full contingent now of minions. In fact, last time out I got this, I don't know if I showed it on camera, I think we did, we caught this Frey, like a beetle, which was in the lower reaches of that spiral, and there must be no way to go any further on that part, so that must be all you get from there fighting those things. So we've got a firebug out of that. We've got a couple of birds, like the hero core, the air version. We've also got Terrell core, the earth version of it. So I'm going to have to do some mixing up of those minions, but I'm going to leave that for now, and we're going to go and talk to Poto.
Do you have just a minute? We need to talk.
Oh no. First we're going to talk something
It's hard
out.
to talk about it with Garai right here. Let's go outside. Go on ahead.
I don't know, that sounds ominous. Sounds like we're in trouble. But I'm going to go save it just in case something bad's happened. I'm going to save it on here just in case the recording's not worked really, because I've not really tried and look back through them yet. Let's see what she wants to know.
I'm sorry for asking you to come out of your way. It's just that it's hard to talk about things with Mother Garai around. We used to be able to talk about everything. It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we should be closer now that we're married, but it's not how things are working out. We'll ask about our mum, see how our mum's doing.
Your mother comes by a lot while you're gone. She's really kind to me, and she might just be worried about me, but I'm sorry, I just can't stand it at all. Mother Garai may understand how she feels, but I sure don't. Purification is nothing but pain. Didn't your mother do it all because she loved your father? And then he just got up and left her because he couldn't stand to watch her suffer? How cruel! But why, even after all of that, does she still love him? Are all women like that?
Not all of them.
I can't say this in front of Mother Garai, but I really don't agree with that at all. I'm sorry if this upsets you, but I just couldn't live the way she does. No matter what happens, don't worry about me. Do your duty as our cocoon master. Just don't run off like your father.
It's a bit of a strange one. I thought she meant she didn't agree with the whole purification thing then. I was going to say it's funny how she's actually doing it for us though. Let's see what she thinks about him. Well, she's already
Your
more or less
father,
said that.
he's supposed to be a great man, right? I heard the story of the day he said goodbye to your mother. I heard that he was a kind man who always protected her. But how could such a man leave her? Do you call that kindness? The cursed brandings are a painful experience for a woman. But that's why I need you here with me. To your mom, your father's departure might have been an act of sympathy, but I don't agree. I would have felt betrayed. We're both in this together, so please, stay here as the cocoon master of Cyrus.
I guess she sees it as more of a punishment to be without the husband and go through the pain of purification.
Me? Well, you know I really like you a lot. It's just that there's so much going on right now, you know? Why do we have to have so many rules and traditions? There's just no escape. I know some people hate the Nagi, but I'm an individual. I won't run away from them or anything just because it's hard. I might have married you because I had to, but I would never ever leave you. All we ever talk about now are the village and cocoons, minions. I know now's not the time to be worrying about these kind of things, but it's just that I never get to see you anymore. If only things were different.
She's a good girl, really, ain't she?
I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I feel a little better now getting it off my chest. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this. You'll probably need it.
Okay, what is it? Nagi belt. So I've got another kind of head dress thing. So now I can go wherever. I'll just go home for now. Just to check out that belt. Our mother's back, so we can talk to her as well, see if anything's different there. Last time she was at the mill. And we'll see what the Nagi belt is. Made of a white cocoon silk blessed by a prayer for safe travel, protects against cold and battle. So it puts our speed up a lot, but puts our defense down. So it's not as good as the silver crown even. So I'll leave it for now. Well, let's talk to our mum anyway, see if anything's different there.
Oh, you're back. So, How is your work going? Don't overdo it. Tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
Can you give us a bigger allowance? We'll ask about Mahbu.
I was concerned about Mahbu, so I've been talking with her while you were away.
Yeah, Sid, stop that.
We talk about things like the Nagi, life, your father and me. But maybe I am just bothering her. She probably doesn't need both Garai and her mother-in-law looking over her shoulder all day long.
Yeah, you got it, Mum. Leave it alone.
I wanted to let her know that there are many ways to express love for another.
I know my
Your
favourite.
father and I wanted to preserve our type of love, even if it meant breaking tradition. Don't you see? In time, perhaps you and Mahbu too will understand. True purification is achieved when your two hearts come to beat as one. More than anything, I do not want your marriage to fall victim to tradition or your sense of duty.
Okay, we'll ask about Dad. See if she's going to
I
tell
have
something
never
else.
told you about my last day with your father, have I? On that final evening, your father said to me, "No matter how long I uphold tradition as Cocoon Master and cure much evil in the world, I believe that true purification must also cure the one I love. If Elram is the true god, then the answer must lie in the forest. Once there, I shall unlock the key to true purification and will then return to your side." As a Nagi, I was raised to believe that I would never have a choice in life. I accepted my fate, no matter how awful it would be. But upon hearing your father's words, a sense of peace settled upon me, the likes of which I had never felt before. Right then, I felt liberated from fate and tradition. For the first time in our lives, we are doing something for just ourselves. I will never perform another purification without your father by my side. I have decided to wait for him. Perhaps you and Mahbu will one day find true purification. Live for each other, not for anyone else.
Good words to live by there at the end.
I hope you make the right choices, my son. Live for each other.
Yep, some good words of wisdom there to leave with our mother with there. Now we'll go and see if there's another tale at the cemetery. So I think we've heard two, but we haven't heard about Yamu really. Oh, that's that. Bye. What's he doing here? He's using this. Sometimes he's in the shop. News from Mahbu. Well, news travels fast in a little village. Is there what else to say? Yeah, right. What's he on about? No, I don't even really. No wonder you seem a bit of a jerk when it comes to some things. No wonder you don't make many friends. Let's go and talk to Potter though. I think he's got another tale for us. And that'll probably be the end of this video.
I'm afraid I haven't seen her lately. What is it? Marital problems, eh? She's always been strong-minded, more than any other child in Cyrus.
Go on then. Tell us the story of the forest man, because that's a new one. Hopefully it doesn't glitch.
Once upon a time, this forest was a paradise for the divine spirits who served Elrum, god of the forest. The forest people are the incarnation of Mammon, the divine spirit of knowledge. When the divine spirits created man, it was Mammon who bestowed knowledge upon them. But man used his knowledge for the pursuit of ruin. In the end, Gehenna-Pareil was destroyed because man aroused Elrum's wrath. Bestowing knowledge upon man troubled Mammon greatly. In order to prevent the mortals from causing further destruction, to this day he lives in the forest, protecting it from the foolish ways of man. If you act not in destructive ways, surely Mammon shall bestow upon you valuable knowledge. We are in good hands with you as our cocoon master.
Okay.
Come again, anytime.
So we heard that one already.
The wind is blowing again. It's almost as if the forest weeps. I'm afraid something terrible will happen.
Well, maybe it will. He says different things, different times of talking to him. I'll just see if he says anything else.
Mahbu? She was a really... No matter how frightening my stories were, she would just clench her teeth and never shed a tear. Her face, it was so cute, I'll never forget it. Come again. The wind is blowing.
Oh, this is the same thing.
I'm afraid.
So something terrible will happen. Well, we'll only have to see on that one. I don't know if... I think Kelmar might actually turn up at the blacksmith as well. I'll just check on that as well just before we go. And there also might be some new wares to check out, even if he's not. Is Dab asking about him though? No, he's not there. Can I open this door? No. I'll just see if he's got any new weapons and things that we can save up for.
It's good, buying better weapons. But don't you get carried away. The weapon of the Cocoon Master ain't the sword. It's the power of your flute, right? That's what Raquette's always said.
Alright, well show me what you've got. So now we've got an iron sword, which will extremely large and hard blade made of iron. So it'll put our attack up 2, but it takes us way down in terms of speed, so that's not really an option. And there's Little Bird, which provides divine protection of the wind. Lightning its user's load, so it puts us up, way up in speed and way up in attack, offensive, and only down 1 on physical attacks. That's probably the next weapon that we're going to look to get. Yeah, that'll definitely be the next one. So we've got the wire vest. There's the plate mail vest that puts your speed down by 1. That could maybe be an option, but we've also now got the silver vest. That's probably what I'll end up saving up for, because that puts everything up. Softer than some other materials, but protects its wearer with the power of silver. With the power of silver! It sounds like some kind of low rent He-Man, that. And there's also the Divine Vest, made of the hardest iron on Jackaw's greatest masterpiece. So that's his best thing, which puts our thing down 1, puts defense up 6, and magic defense up 3. So that puts us up defense 3, magic offense up 5, magic defense up 2, and speed up 2. So that could be a pretty good one. Maybe buy those 2 though. And does he have any different headbands? He's got a silver headband, but we've already got that, so there's no need to buy it. So that's all really, but we'll have to save up to get those.
If you need a more power, maybe I'll have something.
You've come back, I see. Is everything all right at home?
Gossips found us.
I heard about those awful rumors going around at the silk mill.
I bet he did.
They say Theo and Mahbu aren't getting along. It's not true, is it?
I'm saying nothing.
Don't you pay attention to what they say.
Hey, shush, honey. You're being rude.
Yeah, don't know.
That's none of our business. I can't stand it when she spreads rumors like this. Oh, women.
What are you talking about?
No.
It's because you men are so undependable. You're always driving us crazy.
Alright, we'll get out of this domestic.
See? Every time you open your mouth, you've got to badmouth me. Wait! I was only trying to help. Please take care of your mom and Mahbu.
I suppose she were, you know.
Don't grow up to be an insensitive fool like this big guy.
We've got nothing else to say. I don't know if she'll say anything else.
Mahbu doesn't complain because she is a very strong-willed girl. But you must realize that it's all very hard for her. Protect her well. You are her man, after all.
Yep, thanks for the advice. It might be, maybe Kelmar's at the watchtower. Let's just check anyway. We'll find out how the hell Kelmar.
So you beat Kikinok? Wow! You've really gotten stronger! Kelmar hasn't come by yet today. If you want something, let me know, okay?
Oh, here he is. I want to know how the hell he knows Kikinok.
Hey. So you're back. Well, did you meet the Birdman?
You say you beat Kikinok? But you probably just used the power of your demons, right? Well, I don't know about that purification, but you'll turn into a demon too, you know?
Oh, maybe he's not too nice.
All the women of the village have been gossiping about you guys lately. Don't know the details, because I hate that kind of stuff. Mother Garai and Mahbu are still doing okay, right? Well, I guess they should be, but I've been hearing some weird stuff at the mill in the square. I can't really make sense of it, though.
Yeah, you keep your nose out. Right, let's talk to Kelmar.
Oh, you haven't heard? Sorry about that. I was planning on telling you sometime. The divine barrier's been broken, and that's how come the demons started to attack the village. That's scary enough. But then there's that matter of me and Kikinok.
Yeah.
Please, don't tell my parents, okay? Going into the forest without their permission is bad enough. You know, if they found out I was friends with a demon... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did Kikinok tell you all about himself? All that stuff about gods and fairies? He's fun to listen to. But I suppose you don't have the time.
What? You don't believe what Kikinog says?
How could he think up such garbage? How could he be so powerful?
No, he wasn't that powerful.
He's always bragging like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Of course. Don't you think so?
What else are you gonna say?
Everyone has changed since that chaos brought on by the Onibubu. Of course, no one wants to die. That's why they sent a cocoon master into the forest, right?
Damn right.
And Mahbu is risking her life to purify the demon curses. I know it's for the sake of the village, but... I hear the demon's curse can warp a person's heart. Maybe what really needs to be purified is our own hearts, though.
Maybe.
Everyone has changed since
Well,
that...
he's got no else to say. So, I don't know if he's actually beat him or if he just talks to him. But it's a bit weird how he's talking to one of the kind of demons, like he said. But the next time out, I think on the videos, that's about it for this video. Let's get to a point where I can save it. I'll try and merge him, maybe catching a few more minions to merge, and then we'll go off to the spider forest and do a bit of exploring there. Thanks for watching though, and hopefully you guys keep up with this let's play. But that's all I got time for. I'll see you guys next time.